Hi, I'm Meredith Brown with Two Pink Ladies, and I'm here today to talk about another rockstar product from Plexus. This time I want to talk about the Plexus Slim. Since we've already talked about the probiotic and the BioCleanse, I figured I'd talk about the third part of the triplex combo. This one is probably the most popular of all of the products that Plexus offers. It's the one that's the most well known. It's the pink drink. So it's the one that everyone's heard of, if they've heard of it at all. But I just want to talk about it because it is very important and it's a great product to learn about. So first I wanted to tell you that when you get a pack in the mail, it comes with 30 packets, which look like this. And you can just take this and empty it into a bottle of water. Turns bright pink. It's great. And it tastes, I think, kind of like fruit punch or Hi-C or something. So it's really, really good. So you get a month's supply every time you order. So that's great. So jumping right in, the first ingredient I want to talk about is chromium, which in my opinion is the most important ingredient when it comes to blood sugar. So chromium helps prevent blood sugar swings. So not just spikes upward, but also spikes downward. So it keeps that from happening. And because your blood sugar isn't spiking and then bottoming out, you're not going to crave as much of the carbs and sugars as you might normally do on an average day, which is awesome. So what I like to do is drink this first thing in the morning on an empty stomach 30 minutes before I eat anything, because I think that it helps prevent it all day, and that's what I'm wanting to do. My dad, on the other hand, likes to drink it in the afternoon before lunch, which is totally fine. He likes the little boost it gives him in the afternoon, and I've heard that some people do drink it before bed because they think it helps them fall asleep. So that's fine too. You can drink it any time of day. When you first start, you might want to start drinking it in the morning because you will notice a little bit of a pep in your step. So just keep that in mind. Also, the curbing of the carb and sugar cravings may not happen immediately because, as I mentioned in the BioCleanse and probiotic video, when all of the yeast and bacteria in your gut starts dying off, it starts craving sugar. So during that detox, all of those bad yeasts are saying, give me more sugar, let me live. But you don't want it to live. So I personally did not notice any increase in sugar cravings when I was taking the Slim and the whole triplex. But I was already taking a different probiotic, so my body was kind of used to it. If your body is not used to a probiotic, you may notice a little bit, but the curbing of the sugar cravings will come, I promise. I have a friend who was drinking a pack a day of Coke, and he said he noticed after a little while he was down to like 1 or 2 a day, and he didn't even realize. He wasn't craving them, he just didn't have a taste for them. So that's awesome. Chromium also helps your body build muscle and burn fat. So that's great whether or not you're exercising, taking a daily walk, lifting weights. It doesn't matter. That's something that everyone wants, right? Burning fat. And it also helps normalize your cholesterol, which is really important. I've noticed that if you're someone my age, I'm 26, if you're a girl my age and you're on birth control, your cholesterol is probably a little high. So this will help with that. If you're older, you've been eating not so great your whole life, this is going to help with that too. So it's just great. And also because it's helping your body curb the carb and sugar cravings and not have the blood sugar spikes, it's also helping your body use the insulin it's producing as efficiently as possible, which is great. So you're not having as much of the overproduction or underproduction, not knowing what to do with it as you would otherwise. The next ingredient I want to talk about is chlorogenic acid. It's the one that a lot of people are confused about because it is green coffee bean extract. But that doesn't mean that this product is caffeinated. There's less than 2% caffeine in the whole product, which means it's essentially decaf. There is still trace amounts of caffeine in decaf things, so it's kind of like that. Actually, what chlorogenic acid does is it helps the liver burn fat and increases your metabolism. So that's great. And you'll notice there's a lot of repetition with what the ingredients are doing. And that's perfect. That's what you want to see, because it's really helping your body do what it needs to do and be the perfect machine for living. It also helps balance your blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar. So all of that is great. And it also helps remove free radicals from your system, which helps increase your immune system. And free radicals have been known to increase the aging process, or to expedite it. So anything that can help slow that down is great, right? The next ingredient is Garcinia cambogia, which is a fruit extract. Garcinia cambogia actually helps convert carbs and sugars to energy in your system instead of them being stored as fat, which is great. We don't want things being stored as fat. We want to use them as energy because we want to have that in our system. It also helps you feel fuller faster. That is a side effect, a great side effect that I noticed immediately. I was going from eating, I don't even know, 3,000, 4,000 calories a day, like a teenage boy. I just couldn't stop myself like I had a tapeworm, to eating normal amounts of food. And like a plate of food would fill me up, which is what it is supposed to do. So that's great. The next ingredient I want to talk about is alpha lipoic acid. So it is a natural anti-inflammatory. So if you do have any issues with inflammation, you may notice that even just the Plexus Slim will help. That's before you even start the whole triplex. Just the Plexus Slim could help because it does have that natural anti-inflammatory in it. Also, alpha lipoic acid helps repair any liver damage you may have, which is great because the liver, I mean, it truly is the powerhouse of your system. Your liver is where you're producing a ton of hormones. You're producing your serotonin there, your dopamine, all kinds of stuff. And so if your liver is working at optimum condition, I mean, that's great for all of your organs and your whole central nervous system. Everything is great. So the next ingredient, and the one that gives the pink drink its name, is beetroot extract. Now, beetroot extract is used to dye the product pink, but it also has other health benefits, including anti-inflammatory. It is anti-inflammatory. It helps fight stress, and it also helps with fat digestion. So even though there's only a little bit in here, it's going to help do all of that anyway. And if you don't like the taste of beets, here's a way to get it in your diet. So that's great. Another one that people often don't know because it looks strange to them is luo han guo extract. And I think I'm saying that right. I'm sorry. I'm not good with Chinese pronunciation or anything. So luo han guo is also known as monk fruit. So if you've ever seen a monk fruit sweetener on the shelf, that's what this is. And it is a natural sweetener, but it is also an antioxidant, which is very good. We've heard about antioxidants in skincare and body care for years, and so we know it's good. And it also helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels. It is a natural sweetener. It's not going to spike your blood sugar the way like sugar or anything else would. And finally, stevia leaf extract. Yes, there are two sweeteners, but they both also have added health benefits, so that's why. The stevia leaf in here is not the same processed stevia that you would see in the grocery store. Even if you go into the grocery store and pick up the purest organic stevia, it has still probably been processed, bleached, and it might have other ingredients. I noticed that an organic stevia that I went to pick up, I looked on the back just to see, and it also had added agave and cane sugar. Don't know why. So this stevia is steam extracted from the leaves, which is the normal process, but then they don't crush the leaves and bleach them and add that stuff. So stevia leaf, it is a sweetener, but it doesn't affect your glucose or insulin response. So that's great. It's not going to cause any spikes in blood sugar. Your insulin in your body is still going to keep working the way it's supposed to work. It's not going to attack this as if it's sugar. So it is safe for diabetics and also children. and it has no blood sugar impact. It's not going to cause a spike. It's not going to cause a bottoming out. It's just even. It has the blood sugar impact of oatmeal. It's great. So that's everything in the Plexus Slim. If you want to grab your own pack of it, or if you have any questions, feel free to contact us on Facebook or go to our website at shopmyplexus.com/2pinkladies. We look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.